Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to tackle an oil change on the girlfriend's Mazda CX-5. Stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing I went ahead and did is prop the hood up on the Mazda. And of course, fumble around with the hood latch for just a little bit. Once I got that propped up, I went ahead and grabbed some big sheets of cardboard. I always like to put this down and use that to keep any oil that might spill or drip off the garage floor. And then I went ahead and grabbed some plastic ramps. These are super convenient, nice and sturdy and lightweight, and put them under the front tires to try to get the front end up in the air just a little bit more that I could get underneath it. But I actually realized that if I pulled it up onto the ramps, there wasn't going to be enough room up front for me to work because the car would be too close to my workbench. So I actually had to back the Mazda up just a little bit and readjust those ramps so I could get the car, in a good position. Nothing like getting the car even hotter right before you change the oil. And up we go. All right, now that we've got the car up on some ramps, I got some cardboard underneath just to try to keep things a little bit cleaner in the garage. Basic stuff you're going to need: drain pan. This takes a 5/8 socket for the plug. The oil filter is actually small enough that I can get my hands around it, so I typically don't use a wrench for this, but you may want to if you need to. So yeah, let's get under there and get the oil drained and new filter on. All right, up under the Mazda, 5/8 socket. Just crack that loose. Of course, this is going to be scalding hot because, we just ran the car for a good hour. But that's also a good way to get all the oil out. I'm going to get a rag. All right, just not to burn my hand. And there we go. Let's let that drain for a minute. Typically on these Mazdas, there's a cover here to kind of keep all this area clean and free from rocks and stuff. This has got over 120,000 miles on it, and it's been through so many different shops. This is long gone, but typically you'll see a cover here. It's pretty easy to remove. I think it's just some torque screws. Once you have access to it, that's where your drain plug is and your oil filter. So pretty easy for me. All right, and while this drains the last little bit of oil out of there, I'm going to grab a rag and try to get that oil filter off of the engine there. It is going to be a little warm because the engine was running. So if you guys do this after running the engine, just be careful. Well, dang. That's on there a little bit harder than I thought. All right, let's do this. Let's put the plug back in. That's pretty much done draining right now. Let's tighten that up now so we don't forget. Just snug. Doesn't need anything more than that. Let's see if we can't get this filter off of here. There it is. Okay. Let that drain for a minute as well. Simple as that. And always make sure that that O-ring comes off there. Don't want to leave that on the engine, or else you're going to have a major leak when you go to put the new oil filter on. All right, we'll just set that off to the side. Try to keep it face up so it doesn't leak. And what I like to do is just take a little dab of oil. That's about as simple as it gets. Now that we've got the oil drained from down below and a new filter on, all we've really got to do is fill up the oil up top. This specific Mazda, the CX-5, calls for OW20. I've got a whole 5 quarts to put in here. And while I'm in here, I'm going to check some of the other fluids, make sure we don't need any washer fluid, brake fluid, anything like that. Make sure this thing's good to go. Probably clean out some of these leaves and make sure this thing is good to go. If you guys have watched the channel before, you know I'm a big fan of using old 1 quart oil containers for reusable funnels. Works great. The plug is installed down below along with a new oil filter. I did check the brake fluid. You saw me do that. That level is really good, so I'm not even going to mess with that at all. I did have to add a little bit of windshield washer fluid, so got that taken care of. And I do know that we recently just replaced the air filter on this thing, so I'm not even going to check that. I do know that that's good. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this quick little maintenance on this CX-5. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for this oil change, feel free to drop a comment down below. I do appreciate everyone watching the channel. Every little bit helps. So I appreciate all the support and the comments that you guys give. I do read each and every comment. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to keep pushing this content out as much as possible. Sometimes life gets in the way, but we just got to pick back up and continue on. So thanks for watching, guys.